Sige, okay.
So Howell, introduce yourself.
Yeah, first of all, guys, good evening, everybody. Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Howell Adrian Pantoliana. I am your King of the World Philippines representing Bacoor, Cavite. So allow me to share a quick story of mine. Currently, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm in line with e-commerce platform business. Been doing this for almost 12 years. Yeah, Paulo is there. He's my partner for an e-commerce as well. Yeah. We are actually partners since the time I started for the platform. And of course, I was actually 23 years old then when I started to build my own home, having my cars as well because of this business. And through this, I was able to, of course, to give myself, my family, a good future, and also that's the time I also that's the time I went stepping to be the breadwinner of my family as well. So I've been very thankful that at least somehow nabago ko yung mindset ko in life when I decided to be an entrepreneur that time, because I actually worked as well for corporate for how many years then prior to being an entrepreneur. And apart from that, also just to let everyone knows, I'm also a father. I'm actually a single father of 2 for 11 years now. So here's my beautiful children. Here's Michi and Hiro. Michi is 16 years old now and Hiro is 11. Then.
Okay. Open up yung floor for interview, for questions.
Okay, good evening. By the way, I'm Nolly.
Hello, Sir Nolly.
OPND Worldwide.
How are you?
Okay, first of all, congratulations, Howell, for being one of the official candidates of the inaugural King of the World Philippines 2024 series. Okay, Howell, narinig na namin yung a little background about yourself, but can you tell us more on and off the pageant world? Sino ba talaga si Howell?
Well, you know what, Sir Nolly, as I was saying, when actually I give myself, my whole self, to be in a position where I just wanted to achieve all my dreams at the early age of 23. All along, all I want is just to get more, to achieve more. And actually, I have nothing to do that time. It's just to have a quality time in doing such things kung saan ako mag-grow as an individual. And that time, all along, all I want is to grow my business more. Up until now, actually. And I was actually thinking if, as time goes by, nakita ko na yung future na it's gonna be like a lifetime work na lang yung mangyayari. So, I must say na naging stable yung buhay since then. I was able to travel a lot and I was able to do and to get some things that I think I cannot afford kung hindi ako mag-strive hard more that time. And while doing that, of course, I make sure that I'm gonna be a responsible father every day. And I wanted na hindi ko sila left behind to my own dreams, like this one. And I really wanted them to see me standing here today. What's with my dad more? You know? So I think dapat ma-value din natin yung sarili natin, anything else.
Okay, my next question is, why only now? Bakit ngayon ka lang nag-decide na ma-involve sa pageant? Why not nung nasa early 20s or mid-20s? We heard na parang this will gonna be your first and last pageant.
Yes, basically yes, Sir Nolly, tama ka dyan. It's gonna be my first and last pageant and I don't wanna have any future pageant ahead in mind, no? So, well, it's a good question. Why just now? actually, this is not for me anymore, you know. I'm at my 35, and I think this is the right time. We have so many body dreams in life, and we wanted to make sure na all of our dreams are always valid, all of the dreams are always achievable, no matter what. No age limit for all the dreams. And I wanted to see myself na rin this time that after all, I wanted to see myself, ano ba yung kaya ko? Ano ba yung pwede kong ibigay? What can I showcase more? And I believe I can inspire a lot of people, especially at this kind of age, especially not only the young generations, you know. Kasi I wanted to break the stigma kasi bakit, the question is, bakit ngayon na? Right? There is always a room and the right time for everything. So I think, in my case, I'm already an experienced one and a responsible. So I think mas marami na akong mabibigay this time, like my time, like everything.
Okay, and for my last question, for the coming activities of King of the World Philippines, ano yung magiging agenda mo para mapansin ka, para lumutang ka, para makapagsabayan ka sa iba? And then, what is your thought on sa mundo ng pageant na ngayon na both for men and women na okay na kahit may asawa, may anak, yung age limit hindi na ganong kahigpit.
Right. So really all I want is just to be myself. Nothing more. Walang dapat na nalileft behind sa mundong ganito. Regardless with the age, regardless with your race, regardless with your status. I believe all of us are capable to do whatever that we wanted to do in life. And I believe this is the right time na for the King of the World Philippines as a pioneer, you know, I have a lot in my table where I can share a lot of things for the organization itself. Not only for myself, of course. I'm here not just for myself. I even really wanted to help the organization itself. I wanted to see myself something to be forever in the industry. You know, I already proven myself na being an entrepreneur, being a businessman. So I think this is the next. That's why I started it now.
Very well said po. However,
Thank you.
congratulations in advance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alright, good evening everyone. This is Jay from Pageant. Hi, Joel.
Ay, so pageant rin. Hello,
It's nice to see you again right after the screening of the first ever King of the World Philippines. And my question for you, first question is, of course, you have mentioned a while ago that this is your first pageant na sinalihan mo. So,
yes.
How does it feel to join the national pageant?
Well, at first, of course, I feel like it's actually a nerve-wracking, like sitting here tonight. Of course, I'm not used to it. Please pardon me, everyone. But nonetheless, I make sure that I will compose myself na makaharap ko kayong lahat. And I hope I can give a better impression to you as well, to every one of you.
Another question, so what can we expect from you in this competition?
A lot of things, actually, sir. You know, one thing in mind is that I'll make sure that I'll be in the organization all throughout of this journey. And I'll be very observant and mindful as well on what to do for me to be able to win the competition.
Alright, and my last question for you is, any realizations in joining the pageant?
The realization is that you have to be grateful to yourself in joining in this kind of platform or in this kind of industry, you know. Because it's not easy for you to compose yourself, to be interested more, and to give more, you know. It's a wonderful feeling actually for me, seeing you all here, na I cannot even imagine that one day I'll be in this kind of platform. And I'm very much willing, and I will love this wholeheartedly. I will do everything just to win in the competition.
Alright, thank you so much and congratulations in advance.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Howell. I'm Edge from Pageantology 101 and Malethology. I read that your advocacy is all about seniors.
Yeah.
And we have here 2 seniors in our pageant media. So can you tell us more about your advocacy, focusing on seniors?
You know what, Tita? I'll call you Tita na lang.
Of course.
Seems like you're my Tita na eh. You know what, Tita? All this time, I really miss a lot my grandma na. You know? She's with me, especially that I was 18 years old then when I had my first baby, Michi. She's the one taking of my daughter when we both were working at the age of 18. And by the way, she's actually blind. You know, she was able to take care of my daughter up to 2 years old of her. You know, she's blind. She's totally blind. And she's with me since then nung nabubuhay pa siya. So I really miss her a lot. But anyway, I really wanted to pursue my advocacy for elderly, you know. Kasi, by the way, I actually work for a non-profit organization for elderly care as well. Not only for the elderly, even for the street children, for an individual as well. I even wanted to help more. But I really wanted to focus for the elderly. And I think if I'd be privileged enough to work for the organization, this is the thing that I really wanted to help them as well, to have a cause like this. Kasi I don't want to feel them like useless na sa buhay, you know, because of the age. And I don't want the feeling, my heart goes to them talaga. Ayoko ng feeling na nakikita yung mga matatanda na napapabayaan, na hindi na sila binavalue, especially like ako, I already have a senior citizen mom. And nakita ko yung value na tumatanda yung mom ko as time goes by, na kailangan niya ng more attention, more love. So I really wanted to focus and I really wanted to be more knowledgeable enough for the advocacy.
Sana manalo ka kasi yung advocacy natin mabe-benefit of course si Tito Jing Pano. Thank you. Good luck. Hindi kasi gusto ko siya malo para si ate mo. My next question. Babali Howell, no? Howell, nag-try ka na ba? This is not part of my question. Pasingit lang na question. Nag-try ka naman mag-showbiz?
Yeah. Actually, that's actually the... Before dumating sa buhay ko si Michi, I was like 14, 15, 16 years old that time. I worked for theater. I used to work for an indie film na rin as well. Siyempre, that time, hindi pa naman talaga ganun yan. Kabonggang, but unlike today na, di ba? So, since then, naput on hold talaga yung mga ginagawa ko that time. And napakabata ko pa that time, you know. May mga projects tayong mga tinatanggap dyan just for earn.
Ano po mo kaya?
Thank you. Siyempre, I'm sure hindi pa ako ganun na very, very passionate na mag-ayos talaga at that time. All I want is just to earn for my family. But yes.
Last question, no? Sino nag-push talaga sa'yo for this King of the World, Philippines?
Alam mo, tita, nakakatuwa yung pakiramdam na I was actually the one who shows the interest.
Okay. And then, paano kayo nagkaroon ng connection?
Well, si Papa Yong, I actually know, I call him Papa Yong, by the way.
Ay, Papa.
It's not my father biologically. Lahat kami actually, we call him Papa Yong. My staff as well call him Papa Yong. I know him through a project, when I was able to get a project for the offer of Papa Yong. And then, as time goes by, kilala ko siya you know? Kilala ko siya, mabuting tao. Magalang, you know, nakakatuwa yung pakiramdam na he even show a care for me, not just for me, for my employees, for my children as well. And when I saw this King of the World Philippines posted on social media, and then I saw the qualifications itself, because I was supposed to join the pageant as well before of April, and then it's just so happened that maybe it's not the best time yet for me that time, because I can't see myself joining yet maybe that time when I had a call back. That time kasi nasa ibang bansa ako, so I wasn't able to attend the call back. So siguro hindi pa talaga yung para sa akin. I believe in the right timing. Until such, when I saw this King of the World Philippines, I saw the ambassador, and it really reflects my personality, my character to the ambassador itself. Then that's the time I decided to join and have it screened.
Ang dami ko pang question, pero puputulin muna natin kasi si Francois, napasenior na rin. Next.
Di ba? Kung pa-senior ako, di pa-senior ka na rin, sis.
Mas una pa ako.
Anyways, good evening, Howie, right?
Howell, sir.
Yeah, Howell, okay, sige. Good evening, my name is Francois from Pageant Night Philippines.
Ganda pangalan. Marite Francois.
Marites. Ayun, you've been mentioning about your advocacy a while back. So, I just wanted to ask, which particular or what particular group of the society that you really wanted to represent? And why, of course?
Come again, Sir Francois. Sorry.
What particular group in the society or of the society that you really wanted to represent and why?
Sorry, medyo hindi ko lang mag-get, sir.
Question mo, kasi medyo may kinagaling ka. Kasi Francois, diretso mo na.
Ano yung gusto mong i-represent? Kasi, well, na-mention mo kanina yung senior citizen,
I wanted to work with it.
Ano ba yung gusto mong i-represent talaga as ambassador?
Well,
ano ba nga? Aside mo na.
aside. It's okay, Sir Francois. Sorry, I just quite confused lang din. But it's okay. Well, you know what, Sir Francois? The good thing is that, of course, like what I've said, I actually work for street children. I actually, whenever that there is somebody that is in need, of course, we'll make sure that in return of the blessings, we wanted to help others as well. So I really wanted to, apart from elderly, I wanted to focus for the street children. Whenever na nakakakita ko ng mga bata dyan, I'll make sure that we can help. We can be good for that. Well, in addition, Sir Francois, of course, as a single parent as well, by the way, you know what, nakakatuwang isipin na how could you even imagine, like me, you know, I was able to raise these two beautiful children beside me by myself.
Will you allow your children to enter also show business or in fashion?
Tita, you know what, this is one of the reasons I'm actually doing this as well. I wanted to see them, you know, like, eto, nandito si Hero. Hero, tayo mga Hero. Say hi to them, Hero. Of course, of course. Actually, time to time, whenever I'm telling him na, oh Hero, you'll get a commercial na, you'll get some projects na dapat, you know, as early as now. You know what, kasi it gives us, like me, for example, I was able to compose myself, I was able to give confidence for myself this time. Kasi ako, honestly, buhay sando, buhay gym, at buhay negosyo lang ang ginagawa ko sa buhay ko. I just wanted to enjoy my life. And now, I wanted to give meaning for myself na rin, why am I doing this ba? Why do I need to get a good physique?
Thank you, baby. You can sit down.
Diba? You know, so at least, diba, in purpose na rin yung ginagawa natin to everything. Hindi pa pwedeng, ano ba, para saan ba yung ginagawa natin? Kailangan laging may purpose eh. Kailangan everyday pagising natin, dapat lagi tayong may purpose sa ginagawa. Alam natin yung meaning ng buhay, meaning ng paggising na binibigay sa atin ng Panginoon.
Ayun. As a single parent, again, no? What particular lesson you've learned from raising your two children?
What I have learned simply is just to be a responsible man. That is something na hindi mo kayang itanong sa tao kung paano. That is something na masarap sa pakiramdam. Kasi at the early age, instead of you focusing yourself to other things that should not be priority or prioritized, ito yung nagawa ko sa buhay ko. Ito yung achievement ko. I was able to send them in a good school. I think because of the upbringing as well, ito yung pinatutuwa ko na nangyari sa buhay ko. Yung lumaki yung mga anak ko na may mga respeto, mababait, and most especially mapagmahal sa magulang. And I think wala na silang hihingiin na ibang ama pa, kundi ako lang.
That's cheap for that. I just wanted to pick up from what you mentioned a while ago, that raising them is just like being a man, right? So can you tell us further how to be a man yourself?
Number one, it really takes me bravery and courage to accept the fact that you have to face the responsibility. And I think that's the thing that you can show to yourself that you are a responsible one. Because kung wala ka nun, kahit na anong ginagawa mo sa buhay mo, and if you cannot even admit to yourself that your priority should be your responsibility, everything will be useless. Like me, for example, I'm joining here. I'm in front of you. Ito tanong ko sa inyong lahat. Ako magtatanong naman sa inyo. Did any one of you like here already, like me, joining a pageant, facing and accepting the fact that he's a father already?
Surprise. Yung Miss Universe na nga lang, di ba? They're open now for it.
Yeah, I mean, like for this kind of platform, for a male pageant day, right? Because this is actually a stigma for me, eh. Like, why there's a lot of candidates that who cannot even wanted to admit that they're doing their best. They're actually doing a pageant because for your children.
Pero yung ibang candidates kasi, sinisikreto nila, no?
Right? So, why don't you just admit it, right? So, that's the thing that...
Tell to the world.
Kasi, what am I seeing in the reality is that every one of us should have a purpose in life. So, I must say that you'll get more blessed, you know, kung yayakapin mo ng buo, kung ano talaga yung totoong buhay mo.
Thank you so much, Howell, and good luck.
Hello, Howell. So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Anton Etor from Pageant Talk po. So you mentioned kanina na businessman and then parent of two and now joining King of the World Philippines. So what have you sacrificed in joining this pageant?
I didn't sacrifice any. Nothing could change. But one thing in mind is that I just achieved what I wanted to achieve in my life. And this is another achievement for myself, no matter what happened. And I think this is the best time to do this because, as you know, lumalaki yung mga anak ko. Lumalaki sila na I wanted to see them for their self na yung father nila, there's still something for his father, for their father. You know, he is not just an ordinary businessman na ganun lang. I wanted them to see me somebody na matapang. At this kind of age, yeah, I'm just 35, but do I look like 35 though?
Wow.
You know, this is just a number for me. And I know for myself kung ano yung purpose ko in joining this pageant. And my purpose is to help the organization.
So pahabol na lang. Can you give us at least 3 qualities na sa tingin mo hinahanap ng King of the World Philippines na maging title?
I think for me, number 1, the King of the World Philippines should look for somebody who is matured enough, who is experienced enough, and ready to face and conquer the world now. You know, he is not somebody who is just in the same industry every year and every time that is just that there is an opening one. You know, he should be as an ambassador, as somebody that can contribute, that can give a lot for the organization as the pioneer. And I believe I'm ready to take on this responsibility.
Good evening, Sir Owen.
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Okay, my question is, if you're given a chance, if you're 20s now, 20 years old, which do you prefer, showbiz or pageant? Pageant ano?
You know what, the good thing for pageantry kasi, when I stepped in this industry, when I decided to do this, inaral ko siya eh. You know, like how the pageantry works for me. And what I have learned is that through this, I can educate myself on how to expand my horizon in helping others. And through this, I think, mas ma-expand ko yung pagkakataon na this time, marami tayong pwedeng matulong eh. You know? But, nandun yung puso ko sa pagtulong. Instead of me having my own fame, instead of me having my own career for showbiz. But, actually, Sir Pao, that's the thing also nga na put on hold ko na mga ginagawa those days when I used to work for an indie film na rin before, I worked for a theater na rin before. If this time, if I'll be privileged enough, and maybe if I can able to do that, then why not? At least, parehas ko siyang magawa.
Next question is, the male pageantry, do you think still relevant as of today?
Of course, Sir Pao, you know, I would like to tell this in general because all of us na mga candidates, not just for male pageantry, even for female, you know, nakakatawang isipin dahil through this, natututo yung bawat candidates na ano ba talaga yung purpose nila in joining. They're not just to showcase their pretty faces, you know. We are not just here to showcase our good physique, our good body. You know, this time, nagkakaroon ng purpose. Natututo tayo, napapakita natin kung ano talaga yung character natin as an individual. Napapakita natin kung ano ba yung mga kaya natin gawin o yung mga hidden talents na hindi pala natin lubos maisip na kaya pala natin gawin. And this is actually a life-changing for everyone dahil kung iisipin natin, marami tayong mga bagay na siniset aside na feeling natin hindi pinapriority sa buhay natin. So, like me, for example, ngayon sumali na ako dito, at least, nababago ko na yung mindset ko, nababago ko yung perception ko to pageantry. And now, naaakap ko siya, na-embrace ko siya ng napakalaki dahil nakikita ko na kung ano yung pwedeng mga mangyari din sa akin eventually for this kind of platform.
My last question is, pwede na bang i-reveal kung sino yung designer ng national costume or foreman?
Yep. Yep. I work for Patrick Aizorena. He's the one doing my national costume as well. It's my personal choice, by the way. You know naman how Patrick is very popular for the NATPOS. And I'm very excited na masuot ko yung beautiful design niya para sa akin. And by the way, just to tell you also, this is my personal choice. This is my personal design in representing my city, Bacoor. For the formal wear. Yeah, for the formal wear as well, I have Rao. I have Ryan Wilson. Thank you, Sir Rao, by the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck in advance.